Hi everyone. Today is February the 19th, 2016, and this is my week 19 RnY gastric bypass surgery update. I was just on a video which is uploading, which will probably take hours to upload. I filmed that on my tablet, hence the hideous picture. Like, oh my god, I look hideous. I look like I've got sweaty chins and not nice. Anyway, this is on my phone. It's always darker on my phone, which is why I choose to do the tablet. But the tablet, you see everything. No hiding from it at all. Anyway, so today is actually Friday. And I should usually check in on a Wednesday, but it's just not happened. I don't know what's been going on the past few weeks, but I have not been very well. Sort of in my head, like I have good days, blah blah blah. I'm not really bad. Don't get me wrong. It's not that bad. It's just sort of I feel quite depressed a lot. Just on a day-to-day basis, like just generally just feeling a bit meh, like that. Nothing too major, but I've sort of been struggling with my daily routines and things like that. So it's just sort of getting on top of me, so I really do apologize again. I've sort of been off. I've not really been here, and I go on Instagram every day, and I'm always on Instagram and things like that. So I am here. I'm just sort of not, if you get me. So I know I've been really bad with YouTube lately, so I'm sorry. I was meant to work today, and it got cancelled last minute. So I have spent the past. Of course, my Fitbit's not working now. Like 2.5 hours watching all your videos on here and stuff, and I'm literally only halfway through. So that is my day today, watching all your videos, and everyone's progressing so much. I mean, it's not like been weeks and weeks that I've not watched videos, and already you guys are like, what? Like, progress so much. It's amazing. I love watching all your videos. It's so cool. So yeah, right. So what I'll do is I'll do my stats. I started my journey in July. I signed up for weight loss surgery. And at my consultation I weighed 170.8 kilograms, which is around 377 pounds. That is my highest recorded weight, but it's not my highest weight. I weighed quite a lot more. I weighed more than 27 stone at my highest. And then I only weigh in once a month. So the last time I weighed in was, I think it was like the 2nd of February, something around then, a few weeks ago. And I weighed in at 128 kilograms, which is a loss of 96 pounds from the 1st of September. Yeah, that's good. I have a nutritionist appointment on the 8th of March, so I'll find out my weight then. As I say, I only weigh in once a month. So on like the last time I weighed in, I was 282 pounds. So yeah, 96 pound loss. Is that right? 90. 96. Uh-oh, I'm second guessing myself. I think that's right. I did my measurements. Obviously it's Friday. I did them the other day. Oopsie. And this week I've lost 1.5 inches. So that is a grand total of 76 inches lost from around my body. That's good. I said last week that I sorted all clothes out and stuff like that. I've been doing that again. I'm actually wearing jeans that I've never been able to wear before, and they're actually getting baggy now. So the jeans from last week that I said, oh, they just fit, they fit really well and snug and stuff, now they're getting a little bit loose. Not like loads loose, but they look a lot better now. And an NSV is I cross my legs all the time now. I don't know if you can see. That's how I sit on the sofa, cross-legged, and yeah. I've had quite a few NSVs this week. It's been quite good. I can't remember now. They happen all the time now, and it's really cool. Like, sitting on seats and things like that you would just avoid, or walking that extra distance that you just think that you can't do. Just in general, really. And sort of, it's weird. It is a mind game. Quite a lot. Because I still think the same way as I did sort of 90 odd pounds ago. I still think that I won't squeeze in that space, or I won't fit in that seat, or I won't be able to move there or walk there and things like that, and I can, and it's nice. So it's like, whoa. So that's been good. I've had quite a few of them this week. Yeah, as I say, like, my head's been a bit meh. I don't know what it is, you know, when you just can't pinpoint it. But that's the thing, it's just one of those things, because this is who I am. I was speaking to people on Instagram about it, that just because you have weight loss surgery doesn't mean that you're going to be happy instantly. It's not a fix for any issues you have, any depression that you've got. Like, I've had depression, like, diagnosed depression since I was about 7. It's a long time. I'm 27 now. I'm 28 next month. It's my birthday month next month. Yeah, can't wait. Anyway, I digress. Sorry. So that's a long time, you know what I mean? And I don't let it hold me back and things like that. It's just who I am. It's part of who I am now, because it's been that long. So when people say things that are, to them, aren't sort of bad or negative, but to people that have depression or whatever, or, well, let's just localize it. To me, it's quite hurtful. It's hurtful when people say things like, oh, well, you'll lose weight so you'll be happy now, or, yeah, you're only depressed because you're fat, or, you know, things like that. And it's like, wow, yeah, get a grip. No, that's not why I'm depressed. It's not why I have depression. And nor will losing weight cure my depression. I'm not saying that once I lose weight and I can do more and things like that, that I won't feel better, and then it will impact positively on my mental health, because it will. But it's not going to cure anything. If you've got issues with food and issues with certain things, and you've got like mental health problems and things like that, just because you've got surgery is not going to help that. It's not going to make those issues go away. I'm getting really like I know I went and touched into it in my last video and things like that, and I talk about it quite a lot, but just because, you know, you've got something positive in your life doesn't mean that you're not allowed to feel depressed every now and again, as long as you don't let it take hold. And even if you do, you know, it's a battle and you've got to fight it. It's just one of those things, isn't it, that people just assume that you're depressed because you're overweight, and it's just not the case, basically. Anyway, I'm rambling on, sorry. It's just been one of those weeks. People don't understand that things that they say can hurt you, if you let it, obviously. But it's just, yeah, it's just one of them things. I think that I think there's a lot of stigma and sort of taboo subjects with weight loss surgery, or misconceptions. That's a good terminology. Yeah, misconceptions with weight loss surgery. Now you've had surgery, you're going to be happy, and and things like that. And it's just not always the case. Yeah, I am happy. I'm a happy person. I smile a lot. I laugh a lot. You know, I like to think that I'm very positive actually, which is strange. I know it sounds like an oxymoron that I'm depressed positive, like, or I'm a positive depressive, whatever you want to say. But I'm very positive. I will always find a positivity to anything that I can, you know. It's just one of them things, but yeah, sometimes it takes over. Sometimes it takes that little bit more just to get out of bed. Sometimes it just sort of grasps hold of you a little bit stronger today, or you know, things like that. But I like to talk about it. So I'm sorry if you don't want to know about that, and I've just waffled on for 10 minutes about it. But I think that's probably why I've just not been as sort of on here as much. I've sort of not been interacting. I've not been sort of hibernating or cocooning myself on my own and, you know, segregating myself. It's not been like that at all. I've just been sort of, I have to sort of plod on and get things done, sort of thing. And sometimes that takes a day, sometimes it takes a week or two, you know, things like that. So I do apologise. I'm sorry I've not been here that much. But I am here for you, and you know, I've got Instagram and things like that, and if you want to chat or you want to like post something, tag me in it and we can talk or anything like that, I am here for you. And I love all your support. You guys are amazing. You know who you are, and I really appreciate you all. You know what I mean. It's been it's been really needed. So I just want to say thank you for that as well. Apart from that, it's been kind of a usual week. I mean, I say we, me and my partner, we've had a lot of bad news this week. I had a lot of bad news last week. So I can kind of understand why I'm feeling a little bit depressed, but it's just been one of those things, you know, you can't dwell on it, and we're getting through it, and you know, things are happening, and that's life though, isn't it? Yeah, so I'll try and just have a quick chat about weight loss surgery now, because I just rambled on about my own life. Eating wise, I've not been that hungry this week. I wonder why. Sort of not tried anything too new or too out there really. It's been pretty normal and same as. Yeah, I've not been working out. So yeah, come the 8th of March, when the weight loss isn't that great for this month, at least I know why, and I'm prepared for that. And this is a long journey. It's not, you know, it's not a quick fix. This is going to be the rest of my life. So it's just one of them things, isn't it? I've not been working out, and I've been eating fine and usual, been eating like that, like normal, so that should be fine. But it might be a little bit slow this month, which is absolutely fine. Things happen. I've been having that pain again, which is sort of like under my ribs. It was just on this side a few weeks or months ago, I want to say. It's like nothing major, but sort of incessant and annoying sort of pain. It kept me up. It was a bit like a stitch. And I spoke to some guys and they said, yeah, it's normal, about 3 months. It's just stitches healing and things like that. Everything should be fine. But now it's on this side as well. It's sort of very sporadic and it doesn't hurt as much as it did, but something that I want to keep my eye on. Another thing that I wanted to discuss, I know I discussed it a little bit in the last video last week, is sort of my PCOS. That has been kicking my ass for the past few weeks, which I think is also sort of attributed, you know what I mean, to sort of my depression and how I'm feeling, because I'm literally hormonal all the time. And with PCOS, I don't have regular cycles. I don't have regular, you know, TMI. I don't have like, you know, regular once a month things and things like that. So since surgery, I was every month I was having a cycle, and it was like, what? No way, you know, like that. And now that's stopped. So I have a tracker which I use, an app on my phone, and I track everything. So like everything to do with that. Any symptoms, anything. And it's like I'm like 45 days late or something ridiculous. But it's not, I'm not late because I have PCOS and I'm very, very irregular anyway, so it's just one of them things. But I think that's been like annoying me a bit as well. Because every month, no matter what, I still get like the cravings to sweet stuff, which doesn't usually bother me. And sort of getting a bit moody, which is a new concept for me as well, because I just don't get hormonal, because I don't have the hormones, I don't create them. And that's been really weird to be like a normal girl and be sort of like, yeah, moody. And it's been quite, it's fun for me, like, not fun, but you know what I mean, it's like a weird concept, like, ooh, ooh, I'm moody. Because, you know, it's something that all girls moan about, but it's nice to be able to moan about it, which sounds strange, I know. So that's all stopped. I mean, every month I'm still getting like that, but nothing's actually coming to a head. And like, you know, girls, you know what I mean. I'm trying not to be really graphic and disgusting, I'm sorry, but I think you all know what I mean. So I think that's been playing on my mind as well. I've not heard anything from my surgeon yet either. I said in the last video that my nutritionist was going to book me an appointment to see my surgeon for my 3-month, and now I'm 19 weeks post-op and I've still not heard anything, and it should be 3 months. That's not happened yet. She did say it'll take a long time and he's very busy and blah blah blah, so it's fine, it's understandable. She did warn me, but I just don't know why she didn't do it at 3 months. And then maybe I would have seen him by now at like 4 months, whatever. Anyway. So yeah, that's pretty much my week in a nutshell. So yeah, ramble, moan, and I'm done. So I am getting through everyone's videos. Everyone's doing so well. It's amazing to watch. I love watching all your progress. It's so cool. Jodie, I'm sorry again. I'm sorry. I've just been terrible. Everyone that's been commenting, I've been trying to comment and things like that, and reply back, and I really appreciate all your comments and things like that. It really does mean a lot to me. I just feel like I'm going off the grid a little bit. I feel like that in general as well, like with my friends and family and stuff. I feel like whole weeks go by and I'm like, oh, I nearly swore then, sorry. Oh no, I've not even like spoke to them, and it's just been, I've just been trying to sort my own head out, sort of thing. So it needs to get better. So yeah, if you have Instagram, just, you know, send me a friend request. I am private on there, so you do have to send me a request and then I have to accept it. So if it's not obvious that you are a weight loss surgery pre or post-op or whatever, or it's your private account, just send me a message and just say, you know, oh, it's me, you know, like that. Because you get a lot of sellers and a lot of spam on there and stuff, so sometimes if I can't see, you know, that you're a normal person, or that you're weight loss pre or post-op, you know, things like that, or even if you're not having surgery and you just want to follow and want weight loss things, you know, like that, if I can't see it, sometimes I will add, or I'll just message you and things like that. So just send me a message or whatever, but if I can see that you're a normal person, I tend to add you. But yeah, no, because I'm on there quite a lot, you see, so it might be easier. And if you have any questions or anything, or you want me to do a video about anything, just put a comment and let me know, and I'll do some videos. I'll try and do a video of what I've been eating, but honestly, I've not been eating that well and that good. Like, that sounds really bad, like I've been eating bad. I haven't. I've just not had any appetite, so I've just sort of not been doing all my cooking and things like that. I've just been like, just grab this here and there. It's still healthy, you know, but just not into it. So I've not done a video yet, and that's why I haven't really done a proper video on it yet. So yeah. Anyway, I love you all. Thank you so much for watching. I know it's another really long one, and it's very ranty, so I apologise again. So yeah, have a wonderful week. It's Friday, so have a really good weekend if you're doing anything over the weekend. Yeah, so I will go back to watching all my videos now. Yay! See you soon, guys. Bye.